Do you know if you actually wake up every morning? Do you know if you roll out of bed the same way every time? Probably not. And if you're like 60 to 70% of the American population, definitely not. Oh my God. Over the past like technically 7 months, I've been learning about a skill that not a lot of people know about, and up until then I didn't know about. I got on a plane in late June to get back from my favorite state of Florida. And right before I got on that flight, my mentor told me to read a very specific book called The Slight Edge. If you don't know what that book is, be quiet, I'm gonna tell you. She said it was this very special read for me, specifically for at the time where I was right then. Now, of course, I'm a terrible reader, as most of you probably already know, so I use an audiobook. And I slept through most of the plane ride, and I slept through most of the book, but I did get the most important part, and it was a skill that I learned that I'm going to tell you. I guess it's not really a skill, it's more like a foundation or structure in, yeah, okay, just I'll tell you. And to show you what I mean, I promised in my last video to take you guys on a tour of the Coeur d'Alene Resort. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, now you see this is perfect. This is a stoplight. I know you're thinking, what's so extraordinary about it? There's nothing extraordinary other than that the first one was gas powered, and in 1886 London, it just blew up. And they also are always turning red for me. Like, that's always a problem. But you know the crazy thing about stoplights is that they always turn green. And you're probably thinking like, Gerard, why are you telling us about the most basic thing ever, a stoplight? Like, of course we know what a stoplight. Can you just wait 1 second? I'm gonna get to that. Your attention span is cooked, bro. First stop is Dockside. So I actually applied to Dockside here, which is like a really like fancy like restaurant on the bottom level of the resort, and it's right next to the dock, so you get a nice view of outside on Coeur d'Alene Lake. The thing is I applied here and they didn't hire me. Like, what's up with that? I also didn't finish applying to get the job, so it's kind of like my fault. This routine or pattern is kind of like how you get dressed in the morning, when you make your bed, or the directions that you take to drive to work or school, and it can vary dependingly. A lot of people like to call this a direct route or a pattern or a routine or like a schedule, but I like to call it consistency. Next is Beverly's, and this has got to be the bougiest restaurant you'll ever see. I'll explain in a second, but let's go inside. Look at this. They just got a whole lot of wine cellar here. And I know they have a bigger one too, because I've seen it. I've taken pictures. I think it's right in there. Beverly's is the 5-star restaurant in Coeur d'Alene, and it's just on the literal roof of this building. It's probably one of the nicest, bougiest restaurants. And yes, it is really nice. It kind of makes you feel very moody when you come in here. And yes, I did work here. Emphasis on did. I don't know if I'll ever be coming back here unless I manage to get a girlfriend and I take her here for super overpriced iceberg lettuce. They say that consistency is key, which is true, but it's a lot easier said than done. Sometimes when you're doing something that you like to do, like a hobby or just watching TV, you're gonna do it a few times because it's enjoyable. But sometimes running a business or being in college is your choice, which means that you have to hold yourself accountable because nobody else is gonna do it for you. It means you gotta lock in and do it yourself. Oh my gosh, there's fish. Okay, so this literally looks like a dystopian little like wasteland here. But if you go out on this door, you get something that I just wanna show everybody every time. So what's cool about this is there's literally a ramp that just drives all the way up here. Obviously that's how they get cars up here. You have to pay money to do that, so I'm not gonna bring my car up here right now. But it doesn't say you can't take a longboard up, so you could just carry the longboard up through the elevator, and then you can skate all the way down to the very bottom, as long as you don't get caught by angry lunch ladies. This is called the Sky Bridge to Plaza, and basically it connects the entire resort to probably one of the most stimulating stores in all of downtown Coeur d'Alene. Burning bridges and falling stars. Welcome to Plaza Shops, the resort, the Plaza Shops. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. We all want something new and fascinating because our brains get bored fast, which is why we always have to get some sort of semblance of a consistency schedule. Just make the task simple so that it makes it easier for you to just do the task and not have to think about it. I can't emphasize how important consistency has been to me on my journey and for other people's journey, the people that are successful. But I can't lie to you, it is really hard. It's really difficult to get started, and it's really difficult to just keep it up for a long period of time. So give yourself small wins. I know you at least do your hair every morning, probably, and I know you at least get out of bed every day, right? Right? But what I do know is that you think, you use your brain every day, you love every day, you love something, you're passionate about something, you live your life every day, and that's the point. If you show up for yourself every day, nothing is going to be able to stop you from achieving everything you've ever wanted. Consistency keeps us steady, but it doesn't mean that things won't wobble or change. Bye for now.